So this is the Volvo EX90. Volvo's fully electric SUV. It's got Google built in. So Google built in Maps, Play Store, Assistant, which will later be upgraded to Gemini, as you can see, later this year. One of the cool features about Gemini is you can now talk naturally to the vehicle. You don't need to sort of remember the phrases that work, the phrases that don't work. So we can kick it off with, let's say you have some kids in the back, you're looking for something fun to do. Usually this would be a few minute long query back and forth. I'm looking for some fun things to do with my kids around here. Can you recommend me some? As you can see, Gemini looked up Google Maps data and provided us several different recommendations. Let's say we want to ask if it closes soon. We don't want to navigate there and it's closed. So, what time does Magical Bridge Playground close?
Magical Bridge Playground is open 24 hours.
Perfect, let's navigate there. Perfect, let's navigate there. Gemini doesn't want us to go there. Perfect, let's navigate there. Great, let's navigate to Magical Bridge Playground. So even though it understood it a little bit differently, it discovered it. Another cool feature we have is you can ask for things along the route. So let's say I'm driving, my eyes are on the road, my hands are on the wheel, and I'm hungry. Let's say we want to find some taco places nearby. Can you recommend me some taco places on the way? Okay, so similar, it pulled some locations that are along the route path. Great, let's go to paper plates. Excellent. So you can see it's added it as a waypoint on your current route. Another cool feature we've recently added to Google Maps is the ability to see charging stations. So you can see charging stations as well as availability of chargers in real time. So you'll see quite a few on the map there.
Does that work with all the charging networks?
Yes, I believe we have the large networks. I don't know the exact ones, but we do have
like ChargePoint, EVgo,
yeah,
Electrify America.
Google Maps can also take a setting for your vehicle, so it would know which plug type you have, which ones are compatible as well. Cool. Another common thing people do in the car is message someone. So let's say you're on your way somewhere, I need to tell someone something. Tell Alex I'm on my way, and tell him to bring a jacket.
Okay, what message do you want to send to Alex?
Tell Alex I'm on my way and tell him to bring a jacket.
Got it. Message to Alex Smith saying, I'm on my way, and bring a jacket. Ready to send it?
Yeah, send it.
Sending it now.
There's a little bit of hiccups. This will be out later this year with some polishing. But you can see that it sort of took my phrase and turned it into a message. Instead of saying it exactly how I said it, it turned it into a useful message. One of the other things, media. I think that's one of the most used things in cars. Can you play that DeepMind podcast on Spotify?
Sure, here it is on Spotify.
Real sort of, I think people have real concerns about the potential ramifications of that. So, I mean, how do you strike that balance?
Yeah, so in this case, you can sort of give it a little bit of vague explanation of what you want, and it's able to connect through an ecosystem of apps, in this case, Spotify, to pull data, look up what you're really looking for, and then actually play that back for you. Another cool thing we've done is we've worked with Volvo to sort of integrate a lot of the vehicle functions. So one example is climate. If you're too busy driving and you need to maybe do the defrosters, turn on the defrosters.
All right, turning on the defroster.
So you can see it's connected to all the different climate functions here. Another really cool thing we've done is we've integrated with Volvo's user manual. So you know, there's a very thick book that you usually get with the vehicle. What does that blue light in my charging port mean?
A solid blue charging port light means charging is scheduled. The scheduled charging time is shown on the vehicle's display.
Yeah, so that very large book, very easily accessible now through voice. Another big thing we've done with Google built-in is we have a Play Store, and we've brought hundreds of more apps. Within the Play Store, we call them car-ready mobile apps. So we have pretty popular names: Fubo, AMC, several more, hundreds of apps. And we work to build the platform in such a way where these apps can quickly embed themselves into automotive. So they don't need to do a lot of effort themselves to bring their app in. And one of these apps is Farm Heroes. So Farm Heroes, famous game by King, Farm Heroes Saga. So you can see we've also integrated with play game services. So if you're playing on your tablet and you want to pick up from the same level, you can quickly sync that to your car. Yeah, and that's basically what we have for Google built-in.